Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, I got a box from Head here. I know some people already did a video on this. I was warned that this racket was gonna come, but I didn't think that it was gonna come so quickly. So I forget what it was called, like Boom Boom or Bam Bam or something like that. So I haven't unboxed it yet because I was like, oh, that's the racket. So I'll unbox it in a second for you. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I was warned that this racket was gonna come for testing. So it's a brand new racket to Head's line, and I think they're gonna devote a lot of marketing and attention to this particular racket. It's supposed to be a 2-racket line from what I was told. I don't remember the name though, but I'm gonna unbox it right now. I think it's called like Boom Boom or something like that. Let's see what this is. Oh. Okay, so I didn't do any of this, it just came like this. So my guess is touch at 53 pounds is what it is. And under racket, it says, you got this. Okay, I got this. I got this. They sent me an over grip too. And let's see what it says. You could get these too. What does it say? 2 box seat tickets to PNB Powerball Open Finals and a 2-night stay in La Quinta, California. New Head MP tennis racket and a set of string. You got this. And new Head tennis bag. Thank you for testing a brand new racket. We love to hear what you and your friends think about it. We've set up an online portal for you and your friends to submit a review, and if you want, share fun videos or images of you playing with your cool new racket. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'll go through that later, I guess. They want me to mess with it a bit. Let's see what it is. I'm looking at the shape. That's the first thing that I'm looking at. It kind of looks kind of a Yonex shape to me. All right, so aside from the shape, I'm looking at the beam. Beam looks kind of thick. I actually grabbed an MP Extreme. It looks up to be about the same, maybe a millimeter thinner than the MP. I also grabbed the Tour, and I'm gonna put that on the other side. It looks like the Tour's thinner and the MP is thicker. At least that's on my eye. I mean, who knows? I can't see anything. But, so it's kind of in between the beams of the two. Let's test out the specs of this thing. All right, so I got my balance board out. Let's see what the numbers are on this thing. Line right there. 320. I would say 325 actually. 325 millimeters. At the scale now. Oh, strung weight 306. $300 on swing weight. All right, let's quickly analyze this. All right, guys, so Let's take a quick look at the numbers here. The weight is 306. That's strung. Balance 325. Swing weight is 300. When I first see these numbers, the one racket that comes to mind is a Pure Drive team. Pure Arrow team would kind of garner these type of numbers. So if like the Extreme series had a team version of that MP, I feel like this would kind of be those specs. I'll stop pondering it and we'll start hitting with it. The other thing that I was noticing is that this part looks just a smidge wider. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like somebody strung it wrong to me. I'm not sure if that's the normal shape or if that's really the shape, because it looks like it's bulging out here and here, and this is kind of compressed. Hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. I just want to make sure it's the height's right. Okay, it's not shorter. I thought somebody might have strung it wrong and it's shorter, but it's not. Okay, all right. So let's get out on the court and test it out. Okay, guys, on the court with You Got This. I hope we have it, because I don't know. Okay, got my man Coach Goo here. Got my man Coach Chris here. We'll test it out. Stay tuned. All right, just got off the court with the You Got This. You got this. Sorry. Little winded here. Okay, Coach Goo, did you get this?
I don't know if I got it, but it's actually a light racket, nice light racket. Definitely for a level for club players who are starting to get into the game, are looking for a little more kind of comfort and a little more pop. Overall, I'm not used to this head size because usually heads are a little more ovaled. This is a little more compressed in, so it's a really interesting head racket to me. But overall, I mean, it's basically for players who are getting into the game and, you know, are club leveled and looking for that extra comfort and easy access to power.
Okay, I kind of agree with that. Let's see what Sleepyhead wants to say. Coach Chris.
I'm not sure what he meant by sleeping head, but when I hit with this racket, I felt like I couldn't quite get enough power out of it. I think it's probably because it's a little bit too light. This racket would probably be really good for that club level player who's looking for something to kind of just hit with, maybe not as frequently, but this is something that kind of an introductory racket. It's pretty evenly balanced, I think. And I found that I think if I were to use this one, it would need a little bit more weight to it for sure, if you want to have a little bit more plow through on that. But other than that, yeah, it's an interesting, I think this is probably one of the first head rackets I've seen that's more of an oval shape. I haven't really seen it more, I've seen it more of like a smaller frame, so interesting to see where head is going with this, so yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who want and always ask me for a light racket, this is going to be your light racket. It actually feels really light in the hand, really light in the head, comes through super fast. So if that's the racket you're looking for, that so many of you come in saying, hey, I want a light racket, this is probably the one for you. So I don't want to pigeonhole this racket too much. I know there's going to be another version of it coming out, hopefully a heavier version, but definitely this is the lighter version. I mean, I like it, but I would have to load this up with so much lead, as I'm sure these guys would. As you can see, we wore off that little dot in the head symbol. So I guess we're hitting it in the right spot. Hey, look, you wore that off, Chris.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
what I was saying.
it's that crazy spin you do.
Mm-hmm.
You wore that off right there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, all right, so I think we give 3 thumbs up with this, but we give it to a certain category of player. So beginners, intermediate, probably that's as far as we're going to go with this on this racket. So if you're kind of the weekend warrior, needing something a little powerful, definitely try this. This will be out, I believe, early part of 2022 from what I know. And I think the name is going to be Boom or Boom Boom or something like that. So I got this. Hopefully you get to try this. All right. Want to thank my man, Coach Andrew Gu, for hanging out with me today. Coach Gu, where can we find you?
You can find me at ag.tennis. I'll also be posting content there as well.
All right. Coach Chris, where can we find you?
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.
Oh!